Good evening. It is certainly a great honor for me to be here. Chicago is a great city. I have some very strong personal and business relationships here, and it's always a delight to be in Chicago. Now today, I'm going to talk about the future, the durability, the survivability of brands. Now there's one Chicagoan who most epitomizes what brands are all about. This person gets to the heart of my remarks. Michael Jordan. He was and is a brand in himself. And over the years, we've all felt that we have developed a relationship with him. He was a focus of our attention, a part of our world, our choice among many, our gold standard. Even more, Jordan was a case study in adapting and evolving, which happens to be just what the great brand companies are urgently trying to do now, challenged by the internet and e-commerce. They have to become something that has never seemed to be in their nature. To some degree, they have to emulate their upstart rivals. If they don't do it earnestly and aggressively, they could find themselves critically disadvantaged. So I'm not just playing with a sports example when I bring up Michael Jordan. Remember that when we first saw him, he dominated the game by flying to the hoop and unstoppable dunks. But as time went by, he had to change. He dominated by falling away, mastering an unstoppable jump shot. And there it is, in a metaphor of sports and evolution. Adapt or be extinct. In fact, the number of cases of internet companies surpassing traditional companies in terms of market cap has been sufficient to add credibility to the notion that the writing is on the wall for traditional companies. The most cited example is Amazon.com pulling so far ahead of Barnes & Noble's in terms of market cap. You could also note that eToys already has a greater market cap than Toys R Us, or that Priceline has grown past Delta Airlines with a $9.7 billion market cap versus Delta's at 6.5. But before we write any of the obituaries for brand values in the low-price environment of the internet, it's instructive to look at brands in the online arena alone. Here, where branded online companies compete with unbranded online companies, it turns out that brand values, far from becoming irrelevant, are equally or even more important. However, online versus online competition shows that the brand company's ability to add a price premium is alive and well. To illustrate, a 1999 study by MIT says that online prices differ 33% for books and 25% for CDs. But the online retailers with the lowest prices do not receive the most sales. A company called Books.com sells books cheaper than Amazon. There's a company called Buy.com that is programmed to scan the prices of Amazon books, videos, and music and undercut them. But consumers are willing to pay a brand premium to Amazon. Issues including trust, security, privacy of personal data, and comfort with the website probably explain this. But the effect is the same as in the traditional world in which the brand company gets the premium. A second brand benefit is customer acquisition costs. In offline, branded companies spend far less for new customers than unbranded rivals. The same is true online. Charles Schwab comes to online with its formidable offline brand identity. And this gives Schwab instant recognition online. The approximate cost of a new online customer for Schwab is $139. E-Trade is $299. That is a difference of $160 per customer. A third benefit is brand extension. And here the parallel continues. The brand company, whether it's on or offline, has superior and lucrative ability to leverage its name into other product offerings. Offline, look at Disney, movies, theme parks, retail. Online, look at Amazon and Yahoo, both extending into new areas at an astonishing pace. With Jeff Bezos of Amazon now saying he wants to sell everything online, and frankly proving that he might be able to do it. A fourth brand benefit is the trade leverage of brand companies with vendors, distributors, and customers. Now here's an example. Slotting fees are fees paid by suppliers to supermarkets for shelf space. The slotting fee for a branded cereal is 10% of the trade budget. Now, I may be wrong there, Bob, but I hope that's the case. While fees for an unbranded cereal are 15%. On the internet, location in the store and shelf placement are irrelevant. But issues of placement and trade leverage are nevertheless central to online retailers. Another example, media buying firms report that Yahoo comes up as the first site against any demographic. So it's highly coveted by clients, which gives Yahoo considerable power with respect to fees, terms, and conditions. Now, in addition to these tangible brand benefits are the intangible benefits. Now, I've mentioned trust, security, and privacy. For many consumers, these are make or break issues when it comes to e-commerce. 70% of US internet users and 86% of European users have not made online purchases because of security concerns, in addition to the lengthy checkout and navigation processes at online sites. 57% of online shoppers will shop only at websites they know and trust with their confidential information. There will be a lot of change, but I'm optimistic that the long-term positives of the old and the new will be retained and enhanced. I'm especially optimistic about American Express because I think we understand that the internet and e-commerce represents tremendous opportunities. We are not afraid. We're not arrogant, but we're not afraid. We see it as a major opportunity to be part of a major transforming event. As for the future of brands in the 21st century, I am absolutely confident that the future will be bright. I firmly believe that we are operating in the most exciting time in modern business history. We are only limited by the power of our ideas and the ability to execute. Success in combining these two attributes with a good or great brand will, in fact, spell the difference in creating winners and losers. I have to tell you that I could not be more excited about the future. I think we are seeing an incredible array of opportunities when you overlay globalization, when you overlay the internet and e-commerce, when you overlay brands, the ability to meet customers' needs are absolutely incredible. I thank you for inviting me. Thank you again.